So guys, I've been doing a lot of movie reviews on my channel lately, and yes, primarily that's what my channel is all about, but I also talk about TV shows and theme parks as well. With that, my video today, I'll be doing a rankings list of all the Orlando, Florida Walt Disney World theme parks, including Disney Springs, giving you my ranking leading all the way up to what I believe is the best Disney theme park in Florida, and that's coming up next. Welcome everyone, Rye the Movie Guy here. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time, I want to welcome you all and make sure you click on that subscribe button to hear more on the latest from me regarding movies, TV shows, and in this case, theme parks, and that's what I'm talking about today. I'm giving you a ranking of the Disney World theme parks in Orlando, Florida, leading to what I believe is the best theme park out of all of them. Some of you that have subscribed to me in the channel already knows how much I love Disney. I grew up with it as a kid. I watched them like crazy. I went to the parks as a kid. I worked for Disney for 5 years. I am still an annual pass holder along with my fiance. Me and her go to Disney almost every week, and we love it there. We go to all the parks. We even go to Disney Springs, and I just can't get enough of it. And of course I had to include my love of the theme parks and Disney into my channel. What I love about these ranking videos are the difference in opinion, and I would love to hear yours. Tell me in the comments below what's your favorite Disney park or area. Give me your ranking. And what the beauty of it is that not everyone will agree. It will be something different, which is what I love. If we do agree on the same things, that's even better. But we're gonna start now with my number 5, and that is Disney Springs. This is one of the places in Disney that I feel has gone so much and evolving into something completely different from what it was when it first started back in the 70s, when it was just called the Disney Village. And when I worked there, it was called Downtown Disney. It was almost a completely different world. Now it's almost consumed with so many premium outlets and places to shop for clothes and purses and all kinds of stuff. And I think that's a bit oversaturated now with all those stores. But what you still get there is the World of Disney, which is Disney's largest store around. A lot of places to eat, a lot of entertainment, a lot of music. Me and my fiance, we go there sometimes either before or after the parks just to grab a drink, or go to the movies, to the theaters there as well, a bowling alley. There's a lot of things to offer there. Obviously, there's no really rides per se, no attractions, but you do get a lot of entertainment in the end. And even though a lot has changed since I worked there, it's still a good place to stop by at least, as long as you can find parking. My number 4 pick is Hollywood Studios, and this is one of the ones that would have been higher on my list if it wasn't for a few things. A lot of things that I'm kind of unhappy about. One is that they took away one of my favorite rides, the Great Movie Ride. That was one of the reasons I would always go to Disney, especially after I left working for there. Whenever I would go to the parks, that would be the #1 place I would go to just to go on that ride. And there's a lot of revamping going on there. You got the Star Wars Land coming out later this year. You have Toy Story Land that just opened, that's obviously crowded. And you have some of the remaining rides like Star Tours, the Hollywood Tower of Terror, and Rock and Roller Coaster, which are all great rides. But I feel like at this time right now, there's not a whole lot to offer, and what they do have to offer is completely busy with people, and it's so packed. So I'm hoping when Disney opens their Star Wars Land, I hope this will bring up my ranking a bit more. But otherwise, it's a good place to go for the thrill rides, because this is the one park that has most of them. And I do love movies, and that's what the theme of this place is. Though it's kind of evolving once again, just like Disney Springs was, to something else. And I think it's even rumored to be the title of this park is going to be changed again. It was first MGM Studios, then Hollywood Studios. So we don't know what this is going to be, but we don't know what direction they're taking. But overall, it's a good park. My number 3 pick is Animal Kingdom. This is a park that I didn't really get to grow up with as much. It opened up in '98 when I was 13, and I didn't really get to see it till a few years later. And at the time when the park first opened, you only had 3 major attractions. You had the safari ride, of course, you had the dinosaur ride, and you had It's a Bug's Life ride, It's Tough to Be a Bug, which was in the Tree of Life. Now, along with those 3, you have the Everest coaster, which is probably one of the more popular Disney roller coasters we have in Florida. And we also have Avatar Land, which is based on Avatar. You get to go to the planet of Pandora. So this is the type of park that I feel that it's most like authentic and most attention to detail when it comes to the structure of the park. And when I say that, I'm referring to like you get to go to Africa or Asia, different parts of the world, different continents, and it feels like you're actually there. Just the attention to detail in the buildings, in your surroundings, just every little thing is it's just amazing how they make it feel like another world. And with Avatar, it's Pandora. It's a fictional world. But even there, it's like you're in that world when you're watching the movie, the floating mountains. It looks just so authentic. I love just going to this place, just walking around. Me and my fiance go to here a lot, even if the lines are long for the rides. This is another great thing about this park that I love is now they've made the hours a little later into the night. The park used to be open till 5 or 6 because obviously this park has animals, and with that you get to go on the safari ride late at night, which I think is awesome to do that. And they also have a new nighttime show, which is kind of like the World of Color in Disneyland. It's called Rivers of Light. It's the same type of way they do the show, only difference is that it's reflected towards animals and life itself. Overall, great park just to walk around regardless if the lines are long or not. My number 2 pick is Magic Kingdom. This place is a place that I believe that never changes when it comes to the magic. It has evolved so much since the park opened in 1971, but it seems with all the changes, you still feel that essence of being a kid again. And it doesn't matter if you're a kid, or if you're a senior citizen, or if you're middle-aged, or if you're my age. If you love Disney that much, this place will never truly change for you, and it will always feel the same when you're walking through those gates into Main Street. I love how the park is divided in these different lands. You start off in Main Street, hitting the center, which is the castle. You go to head over to Adventureland, to Frontierland, then you got Liberty Square, you have Fantasyland, and you have Tomorrowland. All different worlds, different theme parks, different things to offer, and it's just great for just any age if you're a true Disney fan. It's exciting to be alive right now in regards to Disney because this park is going to be 50 years old in 2 years. And all the parks are all going to be getting certain attractions around this anniversary. For this park, we're getting the Tron roller coaster. This is something I'm truly excited about because I love Tron. Shanghai Disney has this attraction now, so we will be the next one getting it. But aside from anything new coming around, we have a lot of classic attractions at this park. And like I said, it's for all ages. It is unfortunate though because this is the most popular park, so this gets to be the busiest one. This is not the best place to go to in the summertime, in my opinion. It gets hot and crowded, and I really do not want to be anywhere around those parks, especially Magic Kingdom. The best time of the year is probably to go would be September or maybe even before spring break. But regardless, this is the one theme park you want to get some fast passes set up. And if you haven't already guessed it, my number 1 pick is Epcot, back then called Epcot Center, which opened in 1982, Disney's second park to open up in Florida. What I love about this park, first off, is how unique it is. It's divided into almost 2 separate parks. You have Future World, and then you have World Showcase. Future World, when it first started, was a bit different then. It was dedicated to certain aspects of this world, which were communication, energy, imagination, motion, also talking about the seas, the land, and space, and how we use all these things. Now, some of it's still there, though we're getting towards more of the thrill side of rides. You have communication, which is Spaceship Earth. That attraction is still there. World of Motion, which was a slow-moving ride, has changed now into Test Track. You have Mission Space. You also have a new ride that's replacing Universe of Energy, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy, which will be a roller coaster. You have the World of Imagination with Figment. You have the Land, which has 2 rides, Living with the Land, which is a boat ride, and Soarin', of course, which is an immensely popular ride in Epcot. And you also have the Seas with Nemo and Friends, which used to be the Living Seas. In World Showcase, I love how you just go to try 11 different countries from all around the world, knowing about its different cultures and different foods and just trying different things. So it's fun to be doing that, just to walk around, even if you're not going to go on the attractions. This is a place where it's always going to be changing because the future is always changing. And that was my ranking, guys, of all the Disney parks and Disney Springs here in Florida. I hope you enjoyed that. Tell me in the comments below what your favorite place in Disney is, or give me your ranking of all the Disney parks. I love Disney, and I feel like this is a place I'm never really going to get tired of, and I cannot wait for the 50th anniversary to get here so we can see all the new stuff and new attractions that Disney has planned for us. If you like this video, go ahead and click on that like button. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button if you want to hear more from me in the future regarding any movie reviews or TV reviews or anything regarding anything with Disney or Universal. I got a lot planned for you guys, so I look forward to seeing you all again. In the meantime, I will see you all at the movies.